Oh, yeah, right. This is a school newspaper. Yay! Yeah, this was well, when I was in middle school, they had the school newspapers, but they don't have it in high school anymore. So this is a copy of the Raider Way Today from Horseheads Middle School, and it was published in winter 2010. And they don't just give a date; it's just winter 2010, and it's issue 12. And ironically, this was the only issue that was given to the students. Let's take a look, shall we? Okay, the reader way today. I'm just gonna skip this from the advisor note. Okay, bullying, an unfortunate reality. I'm not gonna mention it. I'm not just gonna mention that this is pep talk. Yes, I know, bullying's a real problem and all, but yeah, you get the idea, don't you? Well, okay, so let's just read it. Bullying. The word itself doesn't sound as harsh as it actually is. By definition, bullying is the act of intimidating a weaker person. Oh, duh. Like we don't know what bullying is. I'm just gonna skip this because it's just like a what you can do to help. It's like Q&A. Let's take out this very interesting. I would ignore that picture. Take this interesting section thing, whatever. 10 ways to prevent bullying from chetday.com, preventschool.com. No, 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 that's not what it says, but promote. Okay, first let's read it. Oh, sorry for my stuttering again. Number one, promote a climate of cooperation and caring. And while you're at it, don't forget to pick the daisies. Two, survey the school about bullying, then be surprised that nobody took it. Three, establish an anti-bullying policy. If a bully is not going to take the school's policy, what makes you think they're going to take theirs? Instead, I'm sorry, I meant yours. Three, establish a. Oh, I just read that. Four, empower the silent majority to take action. Yeah, turn them into the principal. Yeah, we heard it. Five, make it safe for students to report bullying. Tell them it's okay. Six, be alert for signs that a student is being bullied. Well, that makes sense. No, it really does. 7. Take reports about bullying seriously and act quickly. Again, that makes sense. 8. Coach students about coach students being teased on how to respond. Yep, and be sure to tell them about how to punch them in the nose and punch their stupid faces in. I'm not good at this reading aloud thing, that. 9. Discipline students who bully. What are you going to do to them? What are students honestly going to do to them? Honestly. 10. Contact the parents of the bully. And then be shocked when you realize you gave the parents your name and you are dead the next day. So yeah, that was pretty pointless, wasn't it? Oh well, bullying's bad, yeah, yeah, yeah. But the thing about this newspaper, it's like every other newspaper. Like, how the newspapers just drop as soon as you pick them up. Yeah, here's a random page. There's only 2 pages inside the one I just showed you. Okay, this page. It's page 5, I guess. Here's a good section on the side. It says Halloween dance. Let's read it. Our first day, our first dance of the year was on October 29th, 2010. The theme was Halloween. Oh really? Judging by the headline, I assumed it'd be about Christmas. The dance occurred between 7 o'clock p.m. and 9 o'clock p.m. That's really important. The students dressed in awesome costumes and played all night. According to the school rules, all came dressed in costumes. Does that make any sense at all? According to the school rules, all came dressed in costumes. So was there like a school rule, like say in every Halloween dance you have to come in a costume? That makes no sense. In the gym, students could play basketball. In the intermediate school cafeteria, there was food and Nintendo. Wii. You know, there's something very weird about this place on. Let's see if I can find it. And look, I mean, look, see that space right after Nintendo? Why is it just jump down? Why is Wii just jump down to the next section? I mean, there's plenty of space, so why? What was the point? Or maybe it was just Microsoft were being a jerk to you again. The most fun place in the middle school was the middle school cafeteria. Wait, hold on a second. The most fun place was in the middle school cafeteria. Okay, I thought that made sense, but okay, let's just move on. Where the most hits and old-fashioned music were played while the students had fun like never before. They just danced. Yep, they just danced. But I was there, so I can tell you I really broke the moves. Yep, I'm quite the dancer. And old-fashioned music. Well, the YMCA plays for one thing, and there's that other ridiculous music where he goes, "Everybody, clap your hands." You know, and you know what else played? The always retarded chicken dance. I swear, every time that music plays, I always leave the room. The Halloween dance was great. I asked some students who were there, and many said it was fun. They also said it was awesome. So this meant the first dance of the year rocked. They just said it was fun and it was awesome. They didn't say like it was the best thing ever. So that was pretty average what they said. But also meant the students council did a great job. And apparently they made a typo because they forgot the colon in meant. But why should I even be I'm just nitpicking just for fun. It's an interesting thing. Poll number one. Yep, see? Poll number one. If you had the choice to pick out of one of these five top Christmas items, what would it be? A. Money. B. A computer or laptop. C. Cell phone. D. Clothes. Or E. Toys. I'll just punch you in the face and take all of them. Except for clothes. Alright. 3 questions from the principal. Ooh, here we go. This is where a student asks 3 questions for the principal. Yes, and these are actually pretty interesting questions. Okay, apparently the title just made a mistake because this is just one question and 2 other statements to back it up of why it's there and how it can be changed. Okay, the girl asked, a lot of people are wondering why we can't hug, so why can't we? And the principal said, a lot of times, a lot of school rules for our okay. I'm sorry for my reading aloud disability, but every time I read it, always stuttering. It's not stuttering, and it just comes out a little risky. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, a lot of the rules for our school are made a higher lever. Higher lever. He just made a. Did he honestly say this, or was this a typo? Isn't he supposed to say higher level? And this school is a part of our school code of conduct for districts. Okay, this. Okay, I'm just gonna say it because I obviously cannot read this without stuttering like an idiot. He's saying that kids need their personal space. Space, sorry, that's space. But principal, haven't you ever heard of, you know, love? Apparently not. In high school, this changed. In high school, this changes. Okay, and oh right. So the girl asked, "Who made up these rules? Was it you guys, or was it someone ahead of you?" And he said, higher up the Board of Education with the district committee involved with approving the conduct. We have a district code of conduct that is made up of administrators, teachers, parents, and students put it together, and it's only approved by the Board of Education. There are certain things that have to appear in our code based on state of education laws and safe schools. Well, that explanation made no sense, didn't it? He just said that it was approved by the district. You know, I don't even know. But here's a good interesting one. Is there a way you can change these rules, or can't you change them at all? Now you obviously thinking that you can't because this is the school, not you. But apparently there is a reason. Well, there's always a possibility, but there's a process that has to be followed. You have to give them a legitimate reason why something like that should be changed. What is the reason behind it? Again, here's your reason. Again, love. But at this point, nobody cares about love. Oh, and look. Here's the Raider Way poster that nobody followed. Okay, let's see what else I drew out. Oh wait, I forgot about something. Here's something that really pisses me off. Honor roll. Honor roll. I hate this section. And you're probably thinking, why? Because you were never on it? Actually, that's exactly why. Because I was never on it. That's not the only reason. The real reason, well, okay, first of all, while there are the kids who have worked for it, there are the kids who have not. I'm talking about the kids who put no effort into it. Okay, to explain it, I'll have to show you this drawing I just happened to make. In case you see it, I'm just going to show it up to you. This is one of those bad boys you see at school. Like, you know. See him with his little, it's like a little funny face, or like he's smiling easily. I don't get it. No. He gets attention frequently. He doesn't do his homework a lot, and yeah, he has little to no perseverance. Oh, and you see this little thing in the corner? Yeah, that's a cigarette. Yeah, he smokes. Yeah, these are the kind of schools. These are the kind of kids who are on this list. So how does this get onto this? That just makes no sense. Doesn't. So, let's get on to it. Fall sports review. Here in Vortex, we love sports, and we always like to play to win. We recently finished up our final season with much success. After talking with coaches and players from girls swimming, cross country, boys soccer, girls soccer, football, and volleyball. Who cares about this? Let's move on. Love or just infatuation? You glance up at your best friend, tears swelling in her eyes, falling upon her cheeks. She sees you staring with that questioning expression on your face. All you can do is walk over, give her a hug, and you show your sympathy. Everything will turn okay in the end, right? As it turns out, she's been dumped. Her face is blotchy, and you hear her head desperately spur out. But I love him. She sobs wildly on her shoulder, and you can't help but think, no, not again. What, so you're Homer Simpson all of a sudden? She thinks she's in love again, but you know it's only a simple crush. Then what is the difference between love and infatuation? What marks the line? Let's see. Love is a commitment, almost like a job. Yet it's something that you want to give. Oh, who cares? What is the point of reading on? You all know what I'm talking about. If you've been to high school or middle school, or both, you know, yeah, both. I'm just being an idiot right now, I know. You know what it's like. You've been through this probably. So you all know what is on here. See, in middle school, it's all fake teen love. You see someone holding hands, they don't really love each other. The only way you can show your commitment is by marrying her and staying together without breaking up. But guess what? This is how middle school and high school relationships come together. These are the two lovers. They meet, they break up. 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 See what I'm saying? Huh? So that's exactly what it's saying. HMS football, a year to remember. Mr. Steele would like to recognize his 2010 football team for showing him a great year in chip. Screw it. Yeah, I guess that's only. Oh wait, here's a pretty fun page. Yeah, fun page, right? It's a Thanksgiving word search. By, you know, I don't care about word searches. It's just a word searcher like corn.